Hello, everyone. Welcome to another session of Models Wednesday Tips. And this time we're going to stop at notch higher by I thought it's better I actually record this session so that I can reuse them for future when I feel like I need to resend it as well. And I will be posting these videos on YouTube, and you can share with your friends as much as you do. And the key people I'm sending this voice note to are Black folks models, but this touches mostly all models in Africa, especially. And today's models tip would touch on this one big topic that I call how to network as a fashion model. How to network, why networking is important in fashion modeling. And we'll start off by discussing, first of all, what is networking? In very simple terms, networking is just communicating and interacting with professionals from the same field. So for you as a fashion model, you need to learn how to network with professionals from the same modeling industry, and where do you get to network with the same professionals, with professionals in the same field. For modeling, mostly will be social media, we'll be modeling at events. And for you, Black Fox models, especially, we have monthly meetings every month we have monthly meetings. So which means you have a chance to meet all the models and the top models in the agency as well. I would also say fashion shows, castings. So these places are usually the perfect places for you to actually network and meet different professionals from the same industry or the same field. And who are these people? So on top of the fact that you'll be meeting other models, when I say professionals, I mean you can also be meeting photographers, makeup artists, designers, and agencies, production people, wardrobe stylists, and it's usually very, very important you get to meet these people and you network with them. Okay, why do I say it's very important that you get to network with such people? I'll give you examples. Let's say you get to meet another model, and this model, really, you get to bond together, and she or he gets to know you better. It means that in the future, when this other model wants to do maybe to do something for their portfolio, and the photographer recommends they do a picture, they find another model, you'll be the first people that come to their mind. When you meet other photographers, same thing. When they want to do pictures for their growth of their portfolio, or even sometimes when they have some paid work and they're looking for models, they will think of you. Same thing with makeup artists, designers, and agents, production crew as well. Sometimes they might need a model that's just cancelled last minute and they need another model to show up for a commercial. If you network with them and they know you, they will easily call you and they say, hey, why don't you talk to your agency so you come through? So it's very, very, very important. And that's like the quickest and the fastest way for a model to grow. Don't just sit and expect people to come looking for you. You have to be very, very proactive, looking for ways to grow yourself. At the same time, partnering for Black Force models. For example, for you guys, we partner together. For us, we do that a lot. We get jobs through networking, and we would expect you to also to try and do a lot of networking in the process as well. And these are some of the tips that I've put down, very few, like four, that would help you when you're actually networking. For the first one, which is very, very key, you have to be unique. Don't look like everybody else. So when you're unique and when you go to these events, fashion events, meetings, Black Folks meetings, you have to be unique. So when you're unique, that's when people want to link up with you because they find you different. They want to know that girl or that boy who is so unique, who looks different. And that way, even they would want to incorporate you into their job so that, it's something different and something unique. That's very big. You also need to be friendly, you know and avoid smartphones. Avoid when you get to these large gatherings of models or fashion shows. Avoid just being on your phone and just being in your being a big snob. That is usually really, I don't recommend that at all, because you're losing a big chance of meeting many people. And then number 4, you need to be quick to help. I always say, be helpful to people before they're helpful to you. Just be there and be ready to help whenever you see that someone needs some help. It can be a new model that doesn't know how to walk, if or doesn't do something. You can just quickly show them if you know something and they don't know. And the last one, you need to do research. Do research, very, very important, because when you do your research, let's say you're going for a meeting or a fashion show and you're told there will be a big designer there, do your research, or a big model, do your research. So you get to meet them, you have something to say to them. You have to, you can always say, for example, hey, I just saw you had a big commercial with Nike. I'm really inspired by the work that you did, and that way it kicks off your conversations, and this big model or big top professional model, or even world class model, would remember you. And if they ever have an opportunity someday, they might contact you and say, hey, come through. So it's very, very important to be humble enough to understand that networking grows models, and not just sitting and waiting for work to come to you. So that's it, people, ladies and gents. I hope this changes someone's life out there. I hope this touches someone, and I hope it changes you somehow to be able to understand how to continue your journey